It's time for the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
And good afternoon and welcome to Moberly Area Community College. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, getting ready for state quarterfinal basketball here from Moberly as the Van Far Indians take on the Milan Wildcats here this afternoon for a chance to make it to Springfield and the Class 2 Final Four. We'll take a quick break. Van Far not yet out of the locker room. Milan is already out on the floor warming up. So we'll take a break, come back with more of the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management, from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department, neighbors helping neighbors. Tri-County Care Center, 601 Galloway Road in Vandalia, is proud to be a part of postseason basketball on TribCast. Tri-County Care Center congratulates our teams that have made it this far and wish continued success to the Van Far Indians and the Bowling Green Lady Bobcats. Hard work and determination has paid off, and now it's time to make that final push to the state finals. Good luck from the staff and residents of Tri-County Care Center in Vandalia. Kuda's Auto Repair now offers tow service along with specialized diesel performance, oil changes, tire sales, and many other services. For tow truck service, call 573-721-3335. Give Amy, Derek, and the crew at Kuda's Auto Repair a call today at 573-249-5832 or stop by and see them at 518 South Main in Farber for all your vehicle repairs. Good luck to the Van Far Indians in their quest for a state championship.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Moberly Area Community College, the site of the Class 2 quarterfinals, and congratulations to Northeast Cairo. They had a big lead at the half, had it evaporate. We're down in the final 20 seconds. A traveling call and then a foul at the other end pulled them ahead of New Haven 38-36. Some wild moments in the final 10. Even in the final half second, there was some wild times. And Northeast Cairo comes away with the 38-36 victory over Northeast Cairo in the MSHSAA Class 2 Ladies quarterfinal. Let's talk about Milan, since they're the ones that are already out of the locker room for this ball game. And they're really spearheaded by two big scorers on their offense and defense, because the same guys that score are the ones that do most of the rebounding.
Yep, that's right. Hunter Shaw, he and I've heard that apparently several kids have the ability to dunk on this team, so I guess they could see some fireworks tonight. But Ryan Dabney, which I understand is the coach's son, he scores about 13.5 points a game and has 267 rebounds on the season, which is pretty impressive. And Hunter Shaw, he is their three-point specialist, but he also pulls down. He has over 100 rebounds. He has about 48 offensive, 47. He also has like 64 steals so far this season, 30 assists, 20 blocks. So he's those two are going to be the two to watch in this game. But I understand obviously they've made it here for a reason, so they obviously it isn't just two people.
And Van Far out of the locker room to a great cheer from this big Van Far crowd. They'll be on the bench to our right this afternoon. Actually, Coach Andrea Dabney has two sons on the team,
Right.
the sophomore Ryan and the freshman Dominic, and they like to push the pace. They like to get up and down the floor, get the offense going off that defensive board and really move it up and finish off, like you said, on the other end, sometimes with a big dunk. They're not the biggest three-point shooting team. They've got one guy, Hunter Shaw, that can pop it in from beyond the arc. But
they don't have a real, Van Far, I think, has the height advantage in this one, so that if they could just, one of those things that I've noticed about Van Far, they have such a good outside game. They, this may be one of those times where they really should use an inside game with that height advantage.
Well, I think actually you look at their heights going down the board. They've got a couple of guys over 6'2", a couple of 6'3" players and a 6'5" junior coming off the bench. If they get into a height game.
But look at it. When you look out there, I still think one-on-one Van Far matches up. I think the advantage goes to Van Far.
Here's where the athleticism of Van Far, the jumping ability of Van Far overtakes an inch or two height advantage on the other side. Plus, you got your own big guy coming off the bench in 6'4", Verlin Johnson. Boy, he has been great in the postseason, acting as the sixth man for Coach Pat Conaway.
Very quick hands.
We'll take a quick break here on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. More from Moberly and the state quarterfinals on the peoplestribune.com.
B&B Automotive in Bowling Green is proud of the Van Far Indians. What a season.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
This postseason has been full of big-time thrills, and Vandalia Dairy Queen hopes there's still a few left. Stop in at Dairy Queen and try their new Alaskan codfish sandwich. And the Dairy Queen shrimp baskets are back too. Dairy Queen serves breakfast daily till 10 a.m. Everyone at Vandalia Dairy Queen Grill and Chill is rooting for the Indians in state play. Good luck and best wishes. Dairy Queen in Vandalia, 810 West Highway 54, 594-2062.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we got to bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Congratulations to the Van Far Indians on making it into the state tournament. See Crop Production Services in Bowling Green this spring for anhydrous ammonia custom application, liquid and dry fertilizer, bulk and package ag chemicals, small seeds, and much, much more. CPS, Crop Production Services in Bowling Green. Proud to be a part of postseason basketball on TribCast.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
And welcome back to Moberly, getting ready for the MSHSAA Class 2 men's quarterfinal as the Van Far Indians now 26-3 on the season, take on the Milan Wildcats, 27-2. Milan, some interesting uniforms, striping in some green and yellow on their home white shorts. Very interesting look. I'm kind of curious to see what the top looks like once they take the warm-ups off and get ready for this ball game. They're 27-2 on the season. Van Far got into this ball game, of course, winning over Canton in the district championship, and then on Wednesday night they defeated Ellsbury 61-39. A game where it was tight for one quarter. Van Far turned it on, played their ball game, and won it going away against a shorthanded Ellsbury team. Milan defeated Harrisburg, a very talented team. Harrisburg, 22 wins on the season, and Milan beat them by 10, 89-79, a very high-scoring affair between two high-powered teams in the state sectional game. Van Far can get up and run. They can put that many points on the board, but I think defensively they're going to hold Milan down way below 90 points here tonight.
Yeah, I actually can't remember the last time I saw a game in our area get to that. I really can't. I think 60, 70, maybe that's as high as I've seen it.
And Van Far's been averaging over 60 points this season per game. 61 points. Milan averaging about 63 points per game as they've made it now to 27 wins on the season. So, I mean, really their points for averages are pretty much identical. They both like to get it up and down the floor. And if Van Far gets into that type of game, they have the ability to put 80-plus points on the board if everything's going right.
Oh, without a doubt, especially if everyone's three-point shot is dropping, and they all have one. Every single person on this Van Far team can hit three-pointers. And
that leads us to talking about Latham McMorris. He didn't have the best district tournament. I think he'd tell you right now he was off his game for those three games. Kind of started coming out of it in the district championship, but in the sectional he was absolutely outstanding.
18 points, 4 3-pointers.
Yeah, and everyone was shooting threes.
Yeah, Caden had 4 3-pointers, 22 points.
So look for those two. And just watching Latham's warm-up, it looks like he's pretty well on the ball.
He just drained one right there.
Yeah, he's well over 50% for the year shooting from beyond the arc. And look for number 3 in black to have a big game here in the state quarterfinals. Winner goes on to the Final Four in Springfield this year at the campus of Missouri State University, the JHQ Center. JQH, John Quincy Hammonds. Everything is named Hammonds down in Springfield. We'll take a quick break here on the Quiver River Electric Cooperative TribCast pregame. More from Moberly after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Are you still looking for a bank that knows you by name, offers convenient hours, and hometown service? Look no further than Community State Bank of Missouri. Hello, this is Deb Olson. Our pleasant staff is here to welcome you and service all of your banking needs. Stop by our office in Bowling Green or Troy and experience the banking difference. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Are you looking for a subcompact tractor with massive working potential and comfort? That's the Kubota BX Series. Haul, mow, dig, plow, all from the comfort of America's best-selling subcompact tractor. Take home a dependable BX80 now with financing as low as 0% APR for up to 84 months, plus great customer instant rebates and a 6-year warranty. Your authorized Kubota dealer in Bowling Green is Meyer Implement Company, Business Highway 61 North. Offer now through March 31st, 2018. See us or go to Kubota USA for more information. Meyer Implement Company. We appreciate your business.
It's the place there's no place else like. Home. It's the circle of chairs around your fire pit, where all the do you remembers get passed around like bowls of ice cream. It's bacon and eggs in the skillet, crackling along with the laughter.
At Shelter Insurance, we don't just insure your home, we insure all the memories that live inside it. Ask your agent for details. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Moberly in the MSHSAA Class 2 quarterfinals here on TribCast. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth, just about 11 minutes away from tip-off here from Moberly. And just watching Facebook and Twitter, a lot of very excited Van Far folks around the area. Well, Mike Smith, the former Van Far star, posted some throwback stuff of of the last time that Van Far went to the Final Four, and their
coach is right over there in the white shirt. Brian Minnie, coming off of back-to-back district championships at Battle High School, where Trey Minnie, his the second son, he's leading scorer for that team, but they locked down that I think they beat Fort Zumwalt. I can't remember. It's something like that. There's been too much going on, but anyway, they got back-to-back district championships, and that was a school that they just opened in 2013. Had never experienced more than 9 wins in a season. Brian Minnie comes in 2 seasons later. It's back-to-back district championships.
Yeah, and what is it? Tristan, a freshman?
Yes, that's right.
Yep, but definitely congratulations to Coach Minnie, and that is him there in the stairwell in the white T-shirt. And what did Mike Smith hashtag it? We back. So Van Far is definitely back in contention here in Missouri Class 2 basketball. We'll take another quick break. Come back. We still have your starters yet to come. It's the Indians and the Milan Wildcats in just minutes here on the peoplestribune.com.
County Market in Vandalia is proud to help sponsor postseason play on TribCast. County Market helps you save big on your weekly grocery shopping, featuring table fresh produce, a quality meat department, Chester's Chicken in the deli, and of course, always friendly, helpful service. Open 6 a.m. to 10, 7 days a week. County Market on Highway 54 in Vandalia, or visit online at mycountymarket.com. Here's to a great postseason run from all of your friends at County Market in Vandalia.
Nothing outworks an F-Series. Nothing outsells an F-Series. No matter what you're doing, Ford trucks are the trucks the guys and gals who do the hardest work depend on. Don't miss the great deals on America's best-selling brand. Hurry into Pogue Ford today for great deals on new and used vehicles. Whether you're looking for a car, SUV, or truck, Pogue Ford has you covered. Visit soon at Pogue Ford, Business 61 South in Bowling Green, or visit online at PogueFord.com. Pogue Ford, where they treat their customers like friends and family.
Spare Time Bowl and Grill in Vandalia is a great place to be with friends, family, church groups, and civic organizations. Check out our special packages for birthday parties of all sizes. Give Spare Time Bowl and Grill a call for details or to reserve lanes at 594-2165. On your way to the game, stop by for a homemade 16-inch pizza with choice of many toppings or one of our many sandwiches and appetizers. Spare Time Bowl and Grill, 1201 West Highway P, Vandalia, 594-2165.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school basketball action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
This is the Quiver River Electric TribCast pregame, brought to you by Quiver River Electric Cooperative, a Touchtone Energy cooperative. Online at quiver.com.
Welcome back to Moberly Area Community College and the MSHSAA Class 2 quarterfinals on TribCast. Again, congratulations to Northeast Cairo. They were winners over New Haven in the ladies' quarterfinal, 38-36. Tip-off for the men in just 7 minutes. That means it's time for our starting lineups, our Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. Check out all the services your Pike County Health Department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice, neighbors helping neighbors.
All right. Well, for Milan, it'll be number 12, Hunter Shaw. He is a 6'1 sophomore, 5'9 sophomore. Number 15, Eddie Gonzalez, starts tonight. 5'9 junior. Number 20, Marcus Diaz. Number 30, Connor Bankas. He is a 6'3 senior and 6'3 sophomore. Number 33, Ryan Dabney. So again, for Milan, it'll be Shaw, Gonzalez, Diaz, Bankas, and Dabney. And for your Van Far Indians, it is the familiar 5, number 3, Lathan McMorris, a 5'11 senior starting tonight. 6'2 junior. Number 10, Caden Wilburn. 6'2 senior. Number 12, Braden Christian. Number 32, Josh Hoddy. He's a 5'11 senior. And 6'2 junior. Number 34, Trey Miller. So again, for Van Far, it's McMorris, Wilburn, Christian, Hoddy, and Miller.
The Indians are coached by Pat Conaway, assisted by Brett Redding. The Wildcats are coached by Andrea Dabney, and the assistant for them is Harry Doak. And those are your Pike County Health Department TribCast starting lineups. See all the services your health department offers at pikecountyhealth.org. The Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice, neighbors helping neighbors. We've got quarterfinal basketball coming up from Moberly Area Community College. The Class 2 quarters, Milan, the Wildcats against the Van Far Indians, and it's coming up next right here on the peoplestribune.com.
This is TribCast, coverage of high school basketball. The Van Far Indians in the Missouri State High School Activities Association Class 2 State Tournament on the peoplestribune.com are brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, the Pike County Health Department, home health and hospice, by State Farm Insurance Agent Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, Young Enterprises Incorporated, Lacrosse Lumber Company, Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, Community State Bank, the Law Office of Briscoe and Brannon, Orf Construction, Meyer Implement Company, by Mid-America Auto and Towing, Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling, by B&B Automotive, Hogue Ford in Bowling Green, Rawls County Mutual Insurance, County Market in Vandalia, by Spare Time Bowl and Grill, Dairy Queen in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center, CPS Crop Production Services, by Kuda's Auto Repair, Tri-County Care Center, Shelter Insurance Agent Frank Wallace in Vandalia, the Van Far Indian Booster Club, Vandalia Florist, American Family Insurance Agent Rusty Strother in Vandalia, and by Jensen Auto Body. Now, coverage of the Van Far Indians in the Missouri State High School Activities Association Class 2 State Tournament from the People's Tribune newspaper. This is TribCast.
And we are at Moberly Area Community College. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth as your Van Far Indians back in action tonight against the Milan Wildcats. The Wildcats 27-2, the Indians 26-3, but they have not lost since the return of Lathan McMorris on quite a winning streak and have not lost without or with him in the lineup all year long. So let's keep that going for a few more games here. as the Indians just one game away from the Final Four, the Show Me Showdown, held this year in Springfield, Missouri. We'll have introductions on the floor, and then our opening tip just minutes away. It's quarterfinal basketball right here on thepeoplestribune.com.
Mid-America Auto and Towing, filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing, complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing, financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing, a no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
In a season of falling temperatures and rising energy bills, your local Bryant professional stands ready to defend your home's comfort. Because when the temperature falls, Bryant turns up the heat efficiently.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, sparksheatingandcooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Rawls County Mutual Insurance Company wishes the very best of luck to the Van Far Indians in this year's Missouri State Basketball Tournament. There when you need us since 1890, Rawls County Mutual Insurance has proudly served its policyholders throughout mid-Missouri with insurance products that provide quality protection with value pricing. Rawls County Mutual Insurance in Center, 573-267-3551.
For the best and freshest flowers in Vandalia, Vandalia Florist has exactly what you're looking for. Check out their wide selection of flower arrangements to make your next special occasion memorable. Maybe even flowers for a Van Far Indian state championship. At Vandalia Florist, they always go the extra mile to make your floral gift perfect. Vandalia Florist, your first choice for flowers. 594-3444.
What an awesome basketball season our athletes, cheerleaders, coaches, and student body have had. All this success was accomplished through hard work and talent, fine coaching, and tremendous community support. The Van Far Athletic Boosters are committed to serving the student athletes of Van Far High School. Be sure to visit any Booster Club member about how you can become a member yourself. We have so much to celebrate. Go Indians, and best of luck from your Van Far Booster Club.
Including auto, home, business, health, and life, you can count on American Family Insurance and Rusty Strother in Vandalia. Call or stop by and let Rusty help you find the right coverage for your particular needs. American Family Insurance offers a variety of ways to save money, including an auto and life discount. For more information, call 573-594-2288 or stop by at 217 South Main in Vandalia. That's American Family Insurance Rusty Strother agent. Best wishes to the Van Far Indians.
The next time you have a fender bender, or worse, see the trained auto body specialist at Jensen Auto Body in Vandalia. Jensen Auto Body at 102 North Galloway Road in Vandalia is here to help you put it all back together. Scott and the crew take this opportunity to congratulate the Van Far Indians on a tremendous season and wish them the very best in their quest for a state title. Jensen Auto Body in Vandalia, 594-2808.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, new and used equipment, parts and service, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Just moments away from our opening tip here from Moberly as they introduce one player aside, back and forth. We're 4/5 of the way through that introduction.
Huge applause there for Hunter Shaw.
Yep, look for him tonight to make the most noise for the Wildcats.
And an even bigger round there for Diaz.
So the introductions have been made, and it's time for our opening tip, brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. La Crosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Teams, a few final words from their coaches. Coach Pat Conaway, Coach Andrea Dabney. Milan 27-2. Van Far 26-3. Van Far hoping to even those teams' records by the end of this contest. It'll be Hottie jumping center against Shaw. And our opening tip brought to you by La Crosse Lumber Company is in the air, and it's won by Hottie up to Latham McMorris. We're underway. Van Far will go from the right to the left here in the first half of this ball game. They're wearing their road black with the honeycomb shoulders and piping down the sides. They're working into the corner for McMorris. Over to the far side for Hottie, back to Wilburn. Down low, Trey Miller. Miller to the hoop, and he's blocked by 3 Milan Wildcats. A lot of contact, no call. They go the other way. Thought about the 3 working inside into a triple team themselves, but they retain possession with Dabney. From the corner, that 3 is good. And right off the bat, Hunter Shaw puts one in. Back the other way, blocked is Hottie. And a tie-up, and it's going to go to Milan. This game's moving fast right off the bat. They like to get up and down. Up the floor with it is number 20, Marcus Diaz. Diaz over to the far side for Eduardo Gonzalez. They call him Eddie. To Shaw now for Bankus. To the near side for Dabney. Just a sophomore, gives it off for Gonzalez. Gonzalez works against Caden Wilburn. It's tipped away from him, out of bounds. It'll stay with Milan. Up 3-0. 6:45 to go here in the opening quarter from the Michigan Class II quarterfinals. High-scoring affair for Milan in the sectional as they go to the hoop. Block from behind by Latham McMorris. Good defensive play to knock the ball away from Diaz. He takes it himself through the lane, scoops it, can't sneak it over the rim. Rebound comes out high. Wilburn grabs it, back up top. Miller for 3, and that one's good.
Beautiful.
We're tied. Trey Miller back the other way quickly. Work it down low and out of bounds. No, they call a foul against the Indians. And it goes against Josh Hottie, his first. They work it back out to Diaz at the point over to the far side for Gonzalez. Gonzalez backs up as Milan sets the offense. Wilburn on the defense. Christian with the steal. Braden Christian works it ahead. Miller to the hoop. He's blocked. They're letting him get away with a lot of contact. He got the ball back and put it in. So 5 straight points for Trey Miller, but they're letting him hack on him a little bit. Over to the far side, Gonzalez works it down to the baseline. That's Dabney, and a foul whistled against Caden Wilburn.
That's amazing to me. They've all but sat on Van Far's head, no calls.
Little slap of the pinky finger. Look out. Those things are fragile. Here's Gonzalez at the far point for Milan. Hard bounce pass rejected by Miller, and he's on the run. 1-on-1 to the hoop. No. And the rebound pulled in by Dabney. Dabney to the far side, running alongside Latham McMorris. He's fouled by McMorris. That looked like it was all ball. 3 team fouls, and into the ballgame quickly is number 34, Dominic Dabney. He'll replace Eddie Gonzalez. So 2 Dabneys in there right now. Dabney with it. That's Dominic. Out top for Diaz. Diaz to the near side for Dabney. Works against Wilburn. Bounce pass for brother Ryan. Back out to Dominic. To Ryan Dabney again. He goes baseline and a push called against Trey Miller.
Give me a break.
Already 4 fouls. That's as many fouls as Cairo had in the entire second half of the ladies' game. They take it out high to Marcus Diaz. Diaz out high again. Here's Dabney with it for three. Dominic Dabney is offline, and the rebound pulled down by Braden Christian.
Boy, he got up high.
Yes, he did. McMorris into the corner for Wilburn. Back to Hottie, now to Christian for three. That one's good. Braden Christian with the tray. Van Far capitalizing on their few opportunities on the offensive end. Out top with it is Dominic Dabney into the corner. Here's a three. It's short. Rebound off the face of one of the Milan players. And Van Far picks it up. Josh Hottie. Tim Miller now for Wilburn. He'll try the tray. That one's offline, and the rebound pulled down by Dominic Dabney for Milan. He goes baseline. Tips it off to Ryan Dabney, and he scores. Ryan Dabney's first 2 points tonight. Hottie drops it back to Braden Christian. Christian to the near side for Caden Wilburn to the near corner. McMorris for three. That one's offline, and the rebound pulled down by Milan again. That's Hunter Shaw. Has it stolen.
Man,
McMorris to Wilburn. He hit the rim with it on the way up. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Latham McMorris. Van Far not backing down the physical play. Berlin Johnson checks in for the Indians. He replaces Caden Wilburn. Ooh, almost a travel on Diaz. He gives it up to Dominic Dabney. He drives, puts it off the glass and in. Dominic Dabney with 2 points. Up to Hottie. In a 1 point game. There's finally the first foul, and it goes against Hunter Shaw as he tries to get a piggyback ride from Trey Miller.
If I had to get anyone in foul trouble, that'd be the one I'd want to.
Just their first foul, though, so they got a lot of work to do to get him into foul trouble.
A lot, I'd say.
Hottie to the far side for Latham McMorris. McMorris works into the corner for Hottie. One touch pass and another foul. That'll send Trey Miller to the line. Who are they going to call it on? I think Hunter again. Okay, not quite as much work to do to get it into foul trouble now. And he'll check out, replaced by Eddie Gonzalez.
Trey Miller in the district championship, he was 10 for 13 from the line. In that game, that was crazy against Canton. They were 30 for 42 as a team. 42 trips to the line in that district championship.
Miller misses the first.
And as I know you've pointed out numerous times since you've been with Van Far since the beginning, they get better free throw shooting throughout the game.
Every quarter they get a little bit better.
In that sectional game, they were pretty much nails, 18 for 20. They only missed twice the entire game.
He makes one of two, and the lead is 2 for Van Far. Gonzalez to the far side for Dabney. Has it knocked away, but right back to Gonzalez. Watch him. I think he might leave a little early before he starts dribbling. Dabney with it. To Gonzalez in the corner for three. That one's no good. Latham McMorris, the rebound. He's on the run. One-on-one to the hoop. No. And the rebound picked up by Ryan Dabney. Dabney going to take it himself up the floor. Long pass into the offensive end for Diaz. Back up top, Dabney for three. It's short. And the rebound pulled down by Johnson for Van Far. Here's Latham McMorris. McMorris clotheslined. And the foul before the shot. Going to be whistled on Connor Bankus.
It's his first, team's third.
Coach Redding shouts out 70 attack. Far side, Braden Christian. To Verlin Johnson. How about McMorris for three from the far corner, offline, and the rebound pulled down by Bankus. Minute 42 to go in the first quarter. Here's Diaz with it. Baseline, middle of the lane. They work it back to Gonzalez. He hits the side of the backboard, gets his own rebound, but loses the ball to Josh Hottie. Hottie one-on-one to the hoop. Off the glass, off the rim, no good. Dabney the rebound. They're on the run again. Too far into the Van Far student section, and the Indians will take over with 1:21 to go in the first quarter. Was Latham McMorris swatting at butterflies there? I don't know what he was doing at center court.
Whatever it takes.
Hottie gives it off to Trey Miller, now to Caden Wilburn. Wilburn gives it back to Hottie to the hoop. This time, he cut it too fine off the glass. McMorris the rebound. His shot off the glass is good.
Wow.
Readjusted his body midair and puts it in for an 11-7 lead. Final minute, first quarter. Here's Diaz to the far side for Gonzalez on Milan's side. Pass tipped in the air twice. Dabney saves it back to Gonzalez, and we're going to have a foul on Latham McMorris. Is that his second?
Yes. Yep, that's number 2 on Latham. He's the only one with multiples. Team has 5.
Colin Wilburn off the bench to replace Latham McMorris for the final 50.2 seconds of the first quarter. So Caden and Colin both in there. They get it into Dabney, He puts it off the glass and in. Dominic Dabney makes it a 2-point game. 38 seconds to go in the first. Josh Hottie for the Indians. Gives it to Braden Christian. Christian on the near point. Lob pass for Trey Miller. Back to Hottie for 3. That one is just offline. Caden Wilburn the rebound. He returns it to the hoop. Reverse layup. Yeah, maybe a little goaltending going on there. Pulled the rim while it was in the air. But Milan gets it back. Here's Ryan Dabney over to Diaz, and his 3 is good. And a lead for Milan with the clock down to 3 seconds. Over to the far side. Hottie at the buzzer. Just a little long. And we go to the bench after 1 with Van Far trailing Milan 12-11 here on the peoplestribune.com.
Serving our area for almost a century and a half, La Crosse Lumber Company has always offered quality building materials and hardware supplies at reasonable prices and still does today. Believing a satisfied customer is a repeat customer, La Crosse Lumber Company features free estimates, free delivery, and blueprint services available too. La Crosse Lumber proudly offers Owens Corning insulation and the top products in the industry. In Bowling Green, Louisiana, Clarksville, Vandalia, and beyond, or visit now at lacrosselumber.com. Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri.
After 1 quarter, Milan leads Van Far by 1 at 12-11. Let's get a check of the scoring with Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, Akey and Ken Fiends, Ascro and DeKalb Seeds, crop insurance and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com.
Well, with that 3-pointer there in the final 6 seconds, it's Ryan Dabney who leads things for Milan with 5. Dominic Dabney has 4, 3 for Hunter Shaw, and for Van Far, it's 6 for Trey Miller, 3 for Braden Christian, and 2 for Latham McMorris.
2 right there for Josh Hottie. To add to his total, scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, YoungEnterprisesInc.com. Here's Diaz. Down into the corner for Gonzalez. He drives baseline. Shot no good off the glass. Dabney gets the rebound. Spins to the hoop and scores. Brian Dabney. 14-13. Lob for McMorris. Latham. Lost control. As Milan got a fingertip on the ball, they go back the other way. That's kind of traveling. Shot no good. And here comes Hottie for the Indians to the near side for Wilburn. Caden offline. Right to Trey Miller. He can't hit. Ball to the floor again, and what are we going to have? A foul against Van Far again. And it goes against Trey Miller.
That'll be his second, team sixth. And Van Far fans are, oh, I almost said the word. They're angry.
Gonzalez to the near, or Diaz to the near side for Dabney, over to Gonzalez. Back up top for Diaz, back to Gonzalez again. Eddie Gonzalez gives it to Dabney. Shot wasn't there for him. He gives it off to Marcus Diaz, who scores, and it's the biggest lead of the night for Milan at 3 points. Miller. Oh. Double dribble called against Miller, and a timeout taken by Van Far. With 6:20 to go in the first half, the Indians trail Milan by 3 on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
Pike County Hospice provides specialized high-quality care and support to patients and their families facing a life-limiting illness. We offer love, hope, and dignity at the end of life by offering a team approach consisting of physicians, skilled nurses, social workers, spiritual counselors, home health aides, and volunteers. We provide respite care for family and loved ones and offer 24-hour-a-day access to a hospice team. Pike County Hospice reduces financial stress on families and provides bereavement care to loved ones.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
Christian to the hoop. He scores. Braden Christian makes it a 3-point game again. Trayson Coel into the ball game. His first action of the night. Van Far. Looks like they're in a 2-on-2 right now. It's on the near side. Watch the way they bounce with the ball. They're very close to traveling every time they touch. Here's Dabney with it. That's Dominic. Looks to drive, and they all dribble very hunched over. To the hoop, and another foul whistled against the Indians. That'll bring Ryan Dabney to the line. He's the first foul shots for
that was
Milan.
Team foul number 7. That was the second on Caden Wilburn. So right now you've got McMorris, Wilburn, and Miller all with 2 fouls.
And the first shot is good. 4-point lead for the Wildcats. Second shot, good as well. So it's a 5-point lead. Van Far needs a spark from beyond the arc. Here's McMorris with it. Into the far corner, now driving is Josh Hoddy, and that shot doesn't go. Rebound out to the far side, tracked down by Latham McMorris. McMorris tried to work it inside to Coel. Ball loose and picked up by Marcus Diaz for Milan. Trying to add to their 5-point lead to the near side. Here's a 3. That one's offline for Caden Watkins just into the ball game, and here comes Latham McMorris. McMorris floats to the hoop. No. Ball stripped from behind. Good defense coming back by the Indians. To the near side for Caden Wilburn. Wilburn goes to the dribble, into a double team. Back up top for Josh Hoddy. Hoddy. Over to the far side for McMorris. McMorris for Hoddy. To the near side for Wilburn. Back for McMorris. McMorris directing traffic. Lob pass for Braden Christian. Christian scoops it near side. Wilburn for 3. That's short. They got the shot they wanted. It goes to the floor, and a tie-up will take it to Milan. With 4:04 to go in the second quarter, so he played a quarter and a half. Van Far trails in this quarterfinal by 5. Johnson back in, replacing Coel. Here's Dabney with it. Back up top for Diaz. Diaz back to Dabney. That's Dominic. Diaz with it again. He's going to dribble. Take it far side for Dominic Dabney. From the top of the lane, his shot way too long, and the rebound pulled down by Josh Hoddy. Hoddy up the floor with it. Tripped, and a foul going to be whistled against Milan. And that's what you got to do. You just got to keep driving, get them to back off as they bring back in Hunter Shaw and Dre Moorhead for the first time.
As the first on Marcus Diaz. Team now has 4.
It was on the floor. Hoddy to inbound, and it's stolen away by Dominic Dabney. He lost control of it, and the corner goes out of bounds. So Van Far gets it back. A little unforced error against the Wildcats. And back in the ballgame, Trey Miller.
I think Van Far has responded really well, actually, to this different. It's a different style of than we saw with Canton or Ellsbury.
Yeah. McMorris to Johnson on the far side. Back to Hoddy for Wilburn, near side. They work it into Miller. He couldn't find the glass, got his own rebound. Puts it off that time, cut it too fine. Rebound goes to the floor and picked up by Ryan Dabney. We're going to have our third foul against Latham McMorris. Quickly off the bench, Braden Christian to replace Latham McMorris.
He drained his first 2 at the line.
This is a 1-and-1, and he hits it. 6-point lead. Chance to make it 7 from the line. And the second shot, good as well.
I'm going to have to kill my mic. I'm going to start.
Sorry, I thought you actually wanted me to kill your mic.
No, I said I'm going to have to if I can't stop cussing the refs.
Block. Dabney and a travel. Yeah. Finally, they got him. That bounce step that I've been talking about. The referee on the near side got him for it.
And he argued all the way back down the floor that he didn't travel.
It's a big bounce step. Every one of them does it, and every one of them is real hunched over when they dribble. It's obviously some a technique they've been coached. Here's Christian with it on the near point. Christian in the corner. Back up top for now to Hoddy. He puts it off the glass in, and a foul.
He has the, oh no, Braden has a basket. Josh and Braden, the only 2 to score in this quarter so far.
Trey Miller checks out. Colin Wilburn back in.
So weird to hear Joshua Hoddy.
It's our old friend from Montgomery County on the PA. He rims out the free throw. Look at that. Bankus just put Caden Wilburn down on the rebound. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound out of bounds. It's going to stay with Milan. But you can't just reach completely around somebody's lower chest and throw them down and call it a good rebound, you know? Now they let it go on the other end as well, as they could have called it over the back. Turnaround shot. That's no good. Rebound. Christian picks it up.
Christian's been doing a good job on the.
It was a good tip out is what it was.
Yes.
You were talking about the Bowling Green Lady Cats were doing that.
Yes, Caitlin Charlton would just swat it to either side, and there'd be someone ready at all times.
A lot easier to swat than catch, right? If you're in the midst of a bunch of trees. Over to the far side for Wilburn. Now to Johnson. Johnson off the glass.
Nice.
Yes, and a foul. Down to a 3-point game. Chance to pull within 2 from the free throw line.
I missed who that was on.
Berlin Johnson.
Oh.
He can't put it home. Wilburn the rebound, and he's fouled. Caden will head to the line. Ryan Dabney going to pick up the personal. No? They went with 23 instead of 33.
Dre Moorhead. They're now to 7 team fouls. And this board, I can't see who they're called on.
That one.
I know. I think you can see it over there, but not where I am.
Unable to convert the first one was Wilburn, so the free throw starting is not, or the free throw shooting has not been good here to start this ball game.
1 for 6 so far.
He hits the second one. 2-point game with 1:20 to go in the first half. State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime coming up. Here's Dabney. Cuts it down low. Hunter Shaw off the glass and good.
That's the first 2 points for Hunter Shaw since the three-pointer that opened this game.
Christian on the far point to Josh Hottie. Back to Braden Christian. Christian into the corner for Wilburn. Now to Johnson. He's blocked. Ball tipped around. Who came away with it? Colin Wilburn. He's hacked. No call. And he's going to be charged with the personal. And to the line, Ryan Dabney.
Wow. This is a different kind of game.
It's different on both ends of the floor. The shot's good. Back to a 5-point advantage. Chance to make it 6 from the free throw line with 44.4 seconds to go.
And if he makes this, he would be the difference. He's made 5 for 5 so far.
Make it 6 for 6. Back into the ball game, Marcus Diaz replacing Hunter Shaw.
I think the student sections are going to get with it.
Far side, here's a 3. Rims out for
Oh,
Wilburn. Put back, Johnson no good. Another rebound, and Dabney comes away with it. Pass too far, but tracked down by Moorhead. Almost stolen. Dabney gets away with another travel. Has it again. Feeds it for near side, and a travel called. Good. Eddie Gonzalez charged with a travel.
That was good defense by Verlin Johnson. At first, I thought that's what they were going to call it.
Yeah. Hottie with it in the backcourt, 11 seconds to go. Quickly into the offensive end. Now for Johnson. Johnson gives it back to Hottie. Down to 4 seconds. Pass tip, stolen. Here comes Gonzalez. And his 3 at the buzzer is no good. We have played 2. Van Far trails by 6 here in the MSHSAA Class 2 quarterfinal. We'll be back with the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
Tri-County Care Center, 601 Galloway Road in Vandalia, is proud to be a part of postseason basketball on TribCast. Tri-County Care Center congratulates our teams that have made it this far and wish continued success to the Van Far Indians and the Bowling Green Lady Bobcats. Hard work and determination has paid off, and now it's time to make that final push to the state finals. Good luck from the staff and residents of Tri-County Care Center in Vandalia. Kuda's Auto Repair now offers tow service along with specialized diesel performance, oil changes, tire sales, and many other services. For tow truck service, call 573-721-3335. Give Amy, Derek, and the crew at Kuda's Auto Repair a call today at 573-249-5832. Or stop by and see them at 518 South Main in Farber for all your vehicle repairs. Good Good luck to the Van Far Indians in their quest for a state championship.
B&B Automotive in Bowling Green is proud of the Van Far Indians. What a season.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
It's time for the State Farm Insurance TribCast Halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back to Moberly Area Community College and the Class 2 quarterfinals on TribCast. Van Far trailing the referees 26-20 through 2 quarters. Milan's also on the court, but just... It's so weird.
They have a, it's just a different. I don't know. It's just different than anything I've seen this season from any of the teams that. I mean, even in the opponents that our teams have seen. It's a little different.
I just can't see how they can let the contact.
It's been
under
severe.
the basket go for another 2 quarters.
Right.
Because at one end everything's a foul. The other end. And we're closer to that end
right.
where this was happening in the first half. They're almost locking arms, and
when you can hear, the flesh just slap together.
I don't know
and
how
see
3
the
guys,
arms intertwined.
and I don't know. Maybe I'm seeing things, but
well, I know I'm a huge homer. I want everything the way I want it, so I know that going in, but.
Well, we'll see if the calls stay the way they were. At this end, we'll call fouls on the defense, and on that end, we'll let the offense play. All right, about 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go before we start the third quarter. We'll take a break here on the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime. Come back with first half scoring after this on thepeoplestribune.com.
This postseason has been full of big-time thrills, and Vandalia Dairy Queen hopes there's few left. Stop in at Dairy Queen and try their new Alaskan codfish sandwich. And the Dairy Queen shrimp baskets are back too. Dairy Queen serves breakfast daily till 10 a.m. Everyone at Vandalia Dairy Queen Grill and Chill is rooting for the Indians in state play. Good luck and best wishes. Dairy Queen in Vandalia, 810 West Highway 54, 594-2062.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Congratulations to the Van Far Indians on making it into the state tournament. See Crop Production Services in Bowling Green this spring for anhydrous ammonia custom application, liquid and dry fertilizer, bulk and package ag chemicals, small seeds, and much, much more. CPS, Crop Production Services in Bowling Green. Proud to be a part of postseason basketball on TribCast.
This is the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime, brought to you by State Farm Insurance agents Ramsey Dickerman in Vandalia, Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and Paul Schuchard in Bowling Green. Here to help life go right, State Farm is there.
Time for a check of the scoring, brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford. A.K. and Ken Feeds, Astro and DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance, and more at YoungEnterprisesInc.com.
All right. Well, it was a three-pointer that got this thing underway. It was Hunter Shaw that scored that three-pointer for Milan, and then it was Trey Miller. He answered right back with a three-pointer of his own, and then put in another 2 points. And so Van Far took the lead and held that lead all the way up until about 6 seconds left of that first quarter, when Ryan Dabney put up a three-point shot, and they ended up at the end of the first with a 1-point lead, 12-11. And then in the second, it was some outstanding free throw shooting by Ryan Dabney. He went 6 for 6 from the line and had a bucket also, so they could outscore Van Far 14-9 for this 26-20 halftime score. Right now, obviously, as I mentioned, Dabney 6 for 6 from the line. That's the only person that's gone to the line for Milan. And for Van Far, they've also been to the line 6 times, but only 2 of those shots. So, you just can't overemphasize the importance of good free throw shooting because, you get 4 of those points back on the board and you're only down by 2. But that's another story. And Van Far coming back out of the locker room, getting a huge cheer from the Van Far black and gold faithful. Really, the rebounding has been pretty even, actually. And I really think that Van Far's done well to. I really think they're going to own the second half of this one. I think they're going to they've made the adjustments in there, and I think they've been patient when they've needed to be, and now it's just some of those shots that would cut. They just hang right there on the rim. They came so close so many times, so now it's just getting in there, being a little tougher, and finishing.
Definitely. Scoring brought to you by Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford, Akey and Ken Feeds, Asker on DeKalb Seeds, Crop Insurance and more. YoungEnterprisesinc.com. Like you said, Van Far out for the second half. They depend a lot on the three-pointer. When you get into an arena, out of a gym and into an arena, sometimes it takes a little bit to readjust your eyes, find that point of reference for your shot. And maybe Van Far will get a little better in the second half because, they hit a couple, but a
lot of their shooting's been all driving in.
Yeah.
So, maybe land a couple of those three-pointers, and then we'll be off to the races. And it'll look a little more like characteristic Van Far Indians basketball. I want to tell you, too, warn you, in the second half, I'm going to be giving some shout-outs. We've had a lot of people tuned into TribCast this week, and I just want to say personally, and I think I speak for you also, and I'm your wife, so I'm going to speak for you anyway, that we really thank everyone that has been so kind as to pass along their compliments and their kind words about the broadcasts and the video and everything. It's of course a lot of fun to broadcast these teams and especially these Van Far Indians. But it's also nice to hear that people are very appreciative of it. And it's been neat to see people have taken pictures of their watch parties, and those are always fun to see.
We work for you.
Indeed.
We work for the kids. We work for the fans at home.
Yeah.
That's why we're here. We'll take a quick break. This has been the State Farm Insurance TribCast halftime. Back with the second half of this one on thepeoplestribune.com.
Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out tough building projects. Bowling Green Ready Mix for all your concrete and concrete supplies, and the only plant locally owned and operated. And Kearns Construction for new homes, remodeling jobs, repair work, and even snow removal. Just call 324-3433 and let the friendly, knowledgeable staff at Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction Company go to work for you.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your Exmark professional turf care equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
Second half start brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Next time you tip off a construction project, see the folks at Lacrosse Lumber Company. They have everything you need to get the job done right. Lacrosse Lumber Company, getting the job done. Here's Caden Wilburn with it for the Van Far Indians. To Josh Hoddy. Hoddy dumps it into the corner for Latham McMorris. They work it to Trey Miller. Miller has it stripped away through heavy contact. And back the other way is Milan. They get it to Dabney. Dabney's turnaround shot's good. An 8-point lead for the Milan Wildcats. And here comes Josh Hoddy back the other way for the Indians. To Braden Christian. Christian to the far side. Caden Wilburn into the corner for McMorris. Latham. They work it to Miller. He's blocked, gets his own rebound and puts it in. Trey Miller, first points of the second half. He had the first points of the first half, the first points of the second half for Van Far.
That's right. He has 8 so far in this one, and I'm so impressed by Trey Miller. He's a tough kid.
They work it to the far side for Bankus. And his pass all the way out to the
almost went
corner.
Out of kiss.
Here's Gonzalez with it. Skip pass all the way back up top for Marcus Diaz. Diaz traveled and gets a basket. No call again. To the far side, here's Caden Wilburn. To Trey Miller. Miller back out to Wilburn for three. That one's long. McMorris.
Smart. Oh. I thought he was going to get an arm in there, and they have his number.
Here's Shaw. He's playing with 3 fouls here at the start of the second half. Shaw to Gonzalez. His floater's good. Eddie Gonzalez, and it's a 10-point Milan lead. Hottie back up top. He drives, blocked. And here come the Wildcats again. They've controlled the early play here in the second half. Lob pass to the far side for Bankus. To Shaw. Shaw to the hoop. No. Got his own rebound and is fouled. He'll go to the line.
Yep, and that's the fourth on Lathan.
And the first shot's no good. Mark Froelich, April Froelich here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Second half action. Early on in the third quarter, we played 2.5 minutes. He missed them both.
Braden got that rebound. I want to say hi to Bobby Christian and Lee Summit. He's uncle of Braden and always so complimentary of TribCast. So hello, Bobby.
Up top to the far side now for Colton Jensen. Into the ball game for the first time. Hottie with it. Back up top. Here's the three from the top of the key. Partially blocked, I think. Manfar gets the rebound. Miller's putback. There was no putback. It was a foul on the floor before the shot. And that goes against number 30, Connor Bankus. That's his third. And Caden Watkins will replace Connor Bankus.
I tell you, they are the most eye-rollingest team I think I've ever seen.
Manfar gets it in. Trey Miller on the far side. He'll pop the three. Short. And the rebound goes through Jensen. Gonzalez with it. Works it down low. Gets it back for three. Rims out. Dabney had the rebound and has the last touch as it goes out of bounds. Back to the Indians. 4:50 to go.
It's time for Josh Hottie to just
blow up.
Yeah. Get an attitude, kid.
From the corner, that shot no good. Put back is good.
Yes.
Was
Way
that Jensen?
Go, Jensen.
Colton Jensen's first points of the night. To the near side, here's Gonzalez. Eddie. To Hunter Shaw. Back to Gonzalez. He goes to the baseline, drops it off for Dabney. He walks around with it for a while and scores. 34-24. Here's Braden Christian with it. Christian through the hands of Trey Miller and out of bounds back to Milan. And a timeout taken by Van Far. 4:01 to go here in the third quarter. The Indians trail the Wildcats 34-24 on TribCast.
No matter which team you're rooting for, Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford hopes all our area teams have a wonderful and successful season. Young Enterprise features A-Key and Kent Feeds, Asgrow and DeKalb Seeds, RCIS Crop Insurance, fertilizer, chemicals, interstate batteries, and more. Visit online at youngenterprisesinc.com for more information. Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Hello, this is Mary Millen from Community State Bank of Missouri. Some financial institutions make you go through a lot of red tape to get a loan. At Community State Bank, we try to keep things simple. When you talk with us, you're talking to the people who make decisions. Next time you need a loan for whatever reason, come see us. You'll be glad you did. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, equal housing lender.
Third quarter action from Moberly. Milan leading Van Far 34-24. Midway point of the third. So let's see what Coach Conaway, Coach Redding came up with during that timeout. You got Johnson, Wilburn, Hottie, Miller, and Christian out there right now. Here's a three. It's good. My goodness. Marcus Diaz with the tray. Miller. Very aggressive defense from Milan. 3:33 to play. Lob pass into the corner for Miller. Back to Wilburn. To the far side, Braden Christian. Back to Caden Wilburn. To the baseline for Braden Christian. Gets it into Johnson. Johnson to the hoop. Too hard off the glass. Tips it out of bounds. And it goes back to Milan. 3:05 left to play here in quarter number 3. Colin Wilburn back in. He'll replace Johnson.
There's been big watch parties at Spare Time Bowl and Grill as they hide a Mike and Violet and the crew.
They work it down low and off the glass and in is Caden Watkins.
Doggone it.
15-point lead now for Milan. Near side, here's Caden Wilburn. To Trey Miller, back to Caden. To the near side for Josh Hottie. Hottie back to Caden Wilburn. Falls down, Miller did, but got the ball back to Caden Wilburn. Now for Josh Hottie. Hottie to the hoop.
Yeah!
And a foul. Cuts the...
Oh, there went my pen. Vince. Oh, my gosh.
Are you all right? You going to make
I was
it?
cheering. I can't clap and write in the scorebook at the same time.
And the shot completes the three-point play. Back to a 12-point deficit. A little travel there. Gonzalez did that jump step. To Marcus Diaz. To the near side for Hunter Shaw. Shot at the free throw line for Dabney. Drops it off far side for Gonzalez. To Dabney. Baseline, bouncing off, shot no good, but a foul will send Eddie Gonzalez to the line.
That's going to go on Braden Christian. Going to be his first. Team second.
And the shot's good. First team to 40 are the Wildcats.
They do a good job at the free throw line.
Yes, they do. Second shot, no good. Good jinx.
You're welcome.
Here's Hottie. Drops it off for Caden Wilburn. Back to Braden Christian. Christian back into the corner. Hottie for three. That one's short. And the rebound pulled down by Dabney for Milan. He's on the run. Bounce pass ahead for Watkins. He can't get it to stick on the rim. And the rebound pulled down by Colin Wilburn. He'll give it off to Caden. Cross the line, minute 45 to go in quarter number 3. To Hottie. Hottie back to Wilburn. He'll try the long three. It's short. And the rebound this time pulled down by Hunter Shaw. Shaw, the 6'1 sophomore. Very young team, and a foul will send Hunter Shaw to the line. They're led in scoring by the sophomores, Shaw and Dabney this season. And Shaw will go to the line.
And that'll be the third on Trey Miller. Or is it 4?
That's 3.
Okay. Usually my book's right.
Short on the first one.
He's now 0 for 3 from the line.
Back in the ball game is McMorris.
Well, this three-point game doesn't seem to be cooperating. So I think we have to get tough and get inside.
Second shot, short as well. The rebound pulled down by Trey Miller. He hands it off to Josh Hoddy. Minute 20 to go in the third. Here's Latham McMorris. Back up top for Braden Christian. Christian to the far side for Josh Hoddy. Hoddy for McMorris for three. High arcing three was no good, and it goes off the hands of Braden Christian out of bounds. They thought the Van Far student section behind him thought it got knocked away from Braden Christian. I didn't see it.
They were right in front of it. And because I'm a big homer.
Dabney hands it off for Hunter Shaw. Shaw to the free throw line. That shot off the mark for Caden Watkins. And here comes Van Far again. 50 seconds to play in quarter number 3. Pass knocked away out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Indians with 47.2 on the clock. With it on the far side, Braden Christian up to Caden Wilburn. For Latham McMorris, long three. That one's good. He splashed it home. Makes it a 10-point game. (40-30), final 25 seconds of the third quarter. They work it down low and a reach-in foul. That's going to be the fourth on Trey Miller. Fourth team foul here in the second half against the Indians. Quickly off the bench for the final 20.7 are Verlin Johnson and Colin Wilburn. They'll replace the two players in foul trouble in McMorris and Miller. Shaw back up top for the final 19 on the clock. Dabney over to the far side for Watkins. Pass tipped away, but right to Dominic Dabney. Now for Marcus Diaz. Diaz to the far side. They got to shoot. Put it up. Off the glass. No good. Rebound's too late. And we go to the fourth quarter in a 10-point ball game. 40-30, Milan leads Van Far here in the state quarterfinals on TribCast.
The Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon reminds you that tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, do your part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition. A message from the Law Office of Briscoe and Brandon. The choice of a lawyer is an important one and should not be based upon advertisements alone.
When you contract with a local company, you're sure to receive friendly, professional service, and that's just what you'll get with Orff Construction. A homegrown company, Orff Construction specializes in residential and commercial projects. A state-certified septic installer, Orff's offers backhoe, skid steer, and excavation services. Call 324-3552 for your next project, and remember, Orff's does basements, grading, and much more. Orff Construction in Bowling Green.
Whether you've got 10 acres or 75, the Kubota M7060 has the versatility to match your needs. With better features than those found on a typical standard tractor, the M7060 offers a deluxe seat with armrest, wide floor area, plus a high-quality Kubota engine and transmission. Now get 0% APR financing for up to 60 months or great customer instant rebates. Your authorized Kubota dealer in Bowling Green is Meyer Implement Company, Business Highway 61 North. Offer now through March 31st, 2018. See us or go to Kubota USA for more information. Meyer Implement Company. We appreciate your business.
Hunter Shaw with it. We'll get a check of the scoring from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford as we go along. Turnaround shot, Dabney good, and a foul. How about that scoring update?
Well, it is Ryan Dabney who leads things with 17 points for Milan. Marcus Diaz has 7. 6 for Dominic Dabney, 5 for Hunter Shaw, 3 for Eddie Gonzalez, and 2 for Caden Watkins. And for Van Far, it's 8 for Trey Miller, 7 for Josh Hoddy, 5 for Braden Christian, 5 for Latham McMorris, And 2 points apiece for Johnson and Jensen and 1 for Caden Wilburn.
A three is good from the far side, Braden Christian.
That's 2 he sank tonight.
That was after they completed the three-point play at the other end. Over to the center of the court for Marcus Diaz. Diaz almost went over and back. Gives it off to Caden Watkins. Back again to the near side for Hunter Shaw. Shaw, and before the shot, a foul called, I believe, on Christian. Nope, they gave it to Wilburn.
That'll be his 3rd.
Shaw gets it to the free throw line for Watkins. It's a low post, shot too hard off the glass, and Latham McMorris with the rebound for the Indians. Minute gone here in the 4th. McMorris all the way to the hoop, yes, and a foul. 43-35, Milan leads.
Ryan Dabney. Hey, I just heard Brett Redding, Coach Brett Redding down there yelling. I know his his mom's parents, Donnelly and Shirley Morris, watch TribCast, along with Al and Cammie Blackman. You know Cammie, Dr. Papa's office.
Okay. Dabney with the ball across the center stripe. 43-36 our score. Slid that foot. That's a treble.
Yes, you're right. I saw that one.
He slid it a good 4 inches. And a timeout taken by Milan with 6:31 to go here in the 4th. This is the quarterfinal on TribCast.
Does this sound like you? Or maybe your inner biker sounds like...
No matter what motorcycle motor is music to your ears, Shelter Insurance has a policy that's music to your wallet.
Shelter insures your fun stuff. Motorcycles to riding mowers, ATVs to RVs, bikes to bass boats. If it rides, rolls, or floats, we can cover it. Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Let Frank Wallace in Vandalia show you how insuring your home and auto with Shelter Insurance can save you money.
4th quarter, 6:31 to play here from the MSHSAA Class 2 men's quarterfinal on TribCast. Moberly Area Community College. Mark Fronick, April Fronick here in the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. With it is Eddie Gonzalez. Gonzalez works against Latham McMorris, playing with 4 fouls, correct?
Yes.
Bounce pass to the near side for Dabney, and a travel call. There you go.
They've rung him up a few times.
Very few. With it is Caden Wilburn. Tahati as the student sections go back and forth. Here's a 3 from the far side, just off the mark. And Christian the long rebound. Braden can't get that to fall. And the rebound this time pulled down by Hunter Shaw. Shaw will take it up the floor for Milan with 5:50 to play. Floats way too hard off the glass. Too hard, too high. Here's Hottie. Gets past 1, tried to get past 4 more, and draws the foul. And unable to believe it is Ryan Dabney. His second. So Josh Hottie at the line to shoot a pair. First one's no good. It hasn't improved tonight. And that is so out of character for the Van Far Indians. Bankus gets to the scorer's table too late to check in. But will now as Hottie hit the second one. 43-37, it's a 6-point game. Shaw works against Hottie. Bounce pass to the low post. Bankus. Way too hard.
There you go.
Christian,
there you
the
go,
rebound.
Christian. Good job.
Off the head of Johnson.
Yes.
And another foul. They say it's on the floor. And Latham McMorris coming back in for Colin Wilburn. We'll watch that exchange about 150 more times over the next 5 minutes and 19 seconds. And a timeout taken by Milan.
And she is not happy.
43-37 our score here in the state quarterfinal. Van Far trails on TribCast.
County Market in Vandalia is proud to help sponsor postseason play on TribCast. County Market helps you save big on your weekly grocery shopping, featuring table fresh produce, a quality meat department, Chester's Chicken in the deli, and of course, always friendly, helpful service. Open 6 a.m. to 10, 7 days a week. County Market on Highway 54 in Vandalia, or visit online at mycountymarket.com. Here's to a great postseason run from all of your friends at County Market in Vandalia.
Nothing outworks an F-Series. Nothing outsells an F-Series. No matter what you're doing, Ford trucks are the trucks the guys and gals who do the hardest work depend on. Don't miss the great deals on America's best-selling brand. Hurry into Pogue Ford today for great deals on new and used vehicles. Whether you're looking for a car, SUV, or truck, Pogue Ford has you covered. Visit soon at Pogue Ford, Business 61 South in Bowling Green, or visit online at PogueFord.com. Pogue Ford, where they treat their customers like friends and family.
5:19 to play in regulation time. It's a 6-point Milan lead. Van Far with the ball after the timeout. Hottie to inbound. Which way will he go? To Braden Christian. Hands it back to Josh Hottie. Hottie into the corner. McMorris thought about the three. Wasn't there for him. Turnaround shot. That one no good. Rebound. Van Far keeps it. Johnson the board. Here's a three. It's offline. And the rebound into almost a tie-up. And
nice
Berlin
job.
Johnson. What a play by Johnson to keep the possession for Van Far.
Way to go, kid. Way to go. I can't run the camera and clap either, can I?
5 minutes exactly left on the fourth quarter clock. Hottie to inbound. They get it to Berlin Johnson. He goes off the glass too hard. And the rebound pulled down by Eddie Gonzalez and a foul. Is that going to be it? No, they gave it to Johnson. His second. 17 foul, so 1-and-1's coming for the Wildcats. Eddie Gonzalez at the line.
Look at this conversation going on down here.
It's between Bankus and Dabney, and he hits the first one.
Dabney explaining basketball to Bankus.
How to box out.
Mm-hmm. So he hit the first one?
Yes, he did. And the second
I might ought to watch
is good
the
as
game.
well. 45-37. Van Far trails Milan. Here's Josh Hottie. Hottie has it stolen by Dabney. Here's Dominic. For the Wildcats, they're looking to kill a little clock now. Hands it off to Eddie Gonzalez to the near side for Bankus. For Shaw, they work it down to the low blocks. Over to the far side, Gonzalez fakes the three. Works past McMorris and can't get it to fall. Rebound pulled down by Christian. Here's Hottie. Go to the hoop, Hottie. Go to the hoop. Get it back. Braden Christian. Back to Josh Hottie, near side. Hottie to Christian. Now to Latham McMorris. NBA range three. That one's long. And the rebound tipped out. Grabbed by Miller. Trey Miller back out to Braden Christian for three.
Oh,
that one
yeah.
in,
Oh,
out, and back out.
Oh.
Boy, did everything but come out the bottom. Here's Gonzalez. He holds. To the near side. Dabney, center of the lane. Rims out. Rebound knocked away by Christian. It'll stay with Milan. We're under 4 minutes. 3:43 to play. Gonzalez checks out for Milan. They get it in. To Marcus Diaz, now near side for Dominic Dabney. Ball knocked away and stolen by Van Far over to the far side. And that's out of bounds off of Milan. good work. I mean, Diaz
absolutely.
never gave up on it. But he did that baseball slide into the front row of the Van Far faithful over there. You can't give it away now. Make sure on your passes. We're down to 3:28. 8-point game. Christian works it down to Miller. He's blocked from behind, got the ball back, goes to the hoop again, and is fouled. It's going to be on Bankus. His fourth. Yeah.
Yep.
Shot's good. Trey Miller. Back in. Colin Wilburn. He replaces Latham McMorris. Verlaine Johnson will come back in. Well, he would have, but Miller missed the second half of that two-shot attempt. Here's Dabney on the near point. A cross-court pass for Diaz on the right side. 3:05 to play. Dabney for Shaw. Shaw steps inside three.
Nice.
Ball blocked, and Hottie came up with it. Whew. He goes to the hoop and scores. Josh Hottie makes it a 5-point game. 2:40 to play. Here's Hunter Shaw for the Wildcats, drops it back. 2:33 on the clock. Almost another steal, and Wilburn going to be whistled for a foul. That's a tough one to call from behind.
Maybe they'll get. Van Far always has that natural buoyancy, and they just haven't had that. Maybe that last basket by Hottie that'll put that hop back in everyone.
2.5 to play, and the first shot is good. He earns the second. 6-point game. This is a far cry from a
no doubt
89-79 game, huh? Second shot, good as well.
Yeah, he's nails. He's not missed at all. 10 for 10 from the line.
Wow. 2:25 on the clock. 7-point game. Here's Hottie. Drops it down low. Shot off the glass is good. That's Wilburn. Colin Wilburn makes it a 5-point game again and a timeout on the floor. 2:19 to play. Van Far trailing by a handful to Milan here on TribCast.
Spare Time Bowl and Grill in Vandalia is a great place to be with friends, family, church groups, and civic organizations. Check out our special packages for birthday parties of all sizes. Give Spare Time Bowl and Grill a call for details or to reserve lanes at 594-2165. On your way to the game, stop by for a homemade 16-inch pizza with choice of many toppings or one of our many sandwiches and appetizers. Spare Time Bowl and Grill, 1201 West Highway P, Vandalia, 594-2165.
Proudly serving the area at 201 South Main in Vandalia, Cole Chiropractic Center is proud to support area high school basketball action on TribCast. Cole Chiropractic Center invites you to call or stop by if you've suffered a sports injury, work injury, or been involved in any type of auto accident. Dr. Cole at Cole Chiropractic offers gentle chiropractic care, 24-hour emergency services with most insurances accepted. Don't suffer needlessly. Call 594-2663. Cole Chiropractic Center, 201 South Main in Vandalia.
Got to look at those state champion Van Far Indian cheerleaders during the timeout. Always do a fantastic job.
They always have a really good squad. This year they got state champion rings for their performance.
Dabney to inbound. He gets it in to Shaw in the backcourt. Now back to Dabney. That's Ryan Dabney over to the far side for Dominic Dabney. Into the offensive end, 2:10 to play. He comes out the other side, drops it back. They're looking to kill clock with a 5-point lead. 2 minutes to go. Diaz skips it far side, almost threw it away. Ryan Dabney in his long arms. Now a tip and a steal by Latham McMorris. Puts up the tray. It's way off the mark. Rebound knocked around, and Christian takes it back. Johnson to Christian. Braden Christian for three, no. And Dabney the rebound for the Wildcats, and he'll slow it down. Minute and a half to play. And now another steal. Johnson tipped it. McMorris picked it up. Latham McMorris. Yes, and a foul. Yes. 2-point game. Or if he hits the free throw, it's a 2-point game. I'm being presumptuous. And that's it for Bankus. Bankus is fouled out of the game with a minute 23 to go.
Get up.
Back in the ball game, Eddie Gonzalez. You went back to your cheerleading roots there, didn't you?
I can't help myself. I'm so nervous.
Got the crowd whipped into a frenzy. You did. McMorris for the three-point play. Gets it to go. Van Far trails by 2. That's as close as they've been since late in the first half.
There they go. Listen to those students.
Bounce pass gets it in. And now a steal by McMorris. Tahati. We're tied!
Yeah! Whoa!
Van Far has tied it. Coming back from double digits down. Minute 12 to go. State quarterfinals. Here's Dabney. Back the other way. Behind the back dribble to the near side for Hunter Shaw. Shaw. And a timeout taken by Coach Andrea Dabney. And listen to that crowd.
Yes.
Start that "We Can't Hear You" chant now, Milan. We're going to break. 1 minute to go. 47 all on TribCast.
Mid-America Auto and Towing. Filled with quality pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Complete automotive service, including tires with wholesale pricing and 24-hour towing. Mid-America Auto and Towing. Financing for everyone. Buy here and pay here on select models. Mid-America Auto and Towing. A no-hassle, positive car buying experience on West Main in Bowling Green and online at midamericaautoandtowing.com.
Now more TribCast coverage of high school sports from the Bowling Green Tractor broadcast booth. Bowling Green Tractor, your New Holland agriculture equipment dealer, 1201 Business 61 South in Bowling Green.
1 minute on the clock, 47 all. Milan with the ball. They had a 10-point lead just moments ago. Van Far has knotted it up. With it is Marcus Diaz, down to 55 seconds. Diaz gets it to Dominic Dabney. Back to the point for Hunter Shaw. Shaw. Down to 40 seconds. To Ryan Dabney. Dabney. Pass out of bounds. Back to Van Far. Back to Van Far. 36.3 on the clock. Timeout taken Indians. 47 all here on TribCast.
In a world at the mercy of every rise and fall of the thermometer, your local Bryant professional will stand and defend you, your family, your home, and your bank account from fluctuating temperatures and rising energy bills.
Your protectors are Sparks Maintenance Contracting, Heating and Cooling in Bowling Green at 106 Business Highway 61 North, 324-6500, SparksHeatingandCooling.com.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
Rawls County Mutual Insurance Company wishes the very best of luck to the Van Far Indians in this year's Missouri State Basketball Tournament. There when you need us since 1890, Rawls County Mutual Insurance has proudly served its policyholders throughout mid-Missouri with insurance products that provide quality protection with value pricing. Rawls County Mutual Insurance in Center, 573-267-3551.
Oh my goodness. You can never count the Van Far Indians out.
No way.
Not on a basketball court.
And now when you have Jason Orr running around, rallying
like
things
a
up.
madman, yeah. Where's his microphone?
That's what we really need.
30 seconds left in regulation. Van Far is tied, hoping to go ahead on this possession. 22 seconds on the clock. Josh Hottie with it. To Latham McMorris. Back to Josh, 17 on the clock. They give it back. Down to 10 seconds. Christian. Back to Latham McMorris. 7 seconds on the clock. Where are they going to go with it? A timeout taken. 3.6 remains, 47 all. Are we looking at overtime in the state quarterfinal? We'll find out after this on TribCast.
For the best and freshest flowers in Vandalia, Vandalia Florist has exactly what you're looking for. Check out their wide selection of flower arrangements to make your next special occasion memorable. Maybe even flowers for a Vanfar Indian state championship. At Vandalia Florist, they always go the extra mile to make your floral gift perfect. Vandalia Florist, your first choice for flowers. 594-3444.
Well, we saw some last-second heroics in the ladies' game before this as Northeast Cairo defeated New Haven 38-36.
Go, boys! Oh, my mic was on.
Yeah, it's on. But I'm right there with you. Josh Hottie to inbound. 3.6 seconds to go in a tie game. They get it in. Trey Miller bounces it back. They get the shot off.
No.
It's off. And we're going to overtime.
That's all right.
Here in the state quarterfinal for a chance to go to the Final Four. We'll be back with OT after this on TribCast.
What an awesome basketball season our athletes, cheerleaders, coaches, and student body have had. All the success was accomplished through hard work and talent, fine coaching, and tremendous community support. The Vanfar Athletic Boosters are committed to serving the student athletes of Vanfar High School. Be sure to visit any Booster Club member about how you can become a member yourself. We have so much to celebrate. Go Indians, and best of luck from your Vanfar Booster Club.
For all your protection under one roof, including auto, home, business, health, and life, you can count on American Family Insurance and Rusty Strother in Vandalia. Call or stop by and let Rusty help you find the right coverage for your particular needs. American Family Insurance offers a variety of ways to save money, including an auto and life discount. For more information, call 573-594-2288 or stop by at 217 South Main in Vandalia. That's American Family Insurance Rusty Strother agent. Best wishes to the Vanfar Indians.
Start of overtime brought to you by Lacrosse Lumber Company. Everything you need to tip off your next improvement project at a location close to you. Lacrosse Lumber Company getting the job done. It'll be Hunter Shaw jumping center against Josh Hottie. Ball comes in from the far side. We'll hold off our scoring report until the end of overtime. How about that? They get it in. McMorris off the glass, no. Rebound out and picked up by Eddie Gonzalez for Milan. They led by as many as 10. Vanfar tied it late in the fourth with a huge comeback. They work it near side for Gonzalez again. To the free throw line for Marcus Diaz. Kicks it out near side for Dominic Dabney. Two players go down. Kind of opens up the lane, but Dabney shorts it.
Yeah.
And Ryan Dabney is hurt. Ryan Dabney injured under the basket. And it looks like a knee. Looks like a left knee. Will take a break. We're in overtime, tied at 47 on TribCast.
The next time you have a fender bender or worse, see the trained auto body specialist at Jensen Auto Body in Vandalia. Jensen Auto Body at 102 North Galloway Road in Vandalia is here to help you put it all back together. Scott and the crew take this opportunity to congratulate the Vanfar Indians on a tremendous season and wish them the very best in their quest for a state title. Jensen Auto Body in Vandalia, 594-2808.
Dabney is up, walking. They tried to keep him in the game. I think you have to be removed from the game for at least one whistle. They're going to talk about it, but them's the rules, folks. If you cause a stoppage in play,
she's going to call a timeout.
She's going to call a timeout instead. That's the way you can do it. So they burn their timeout here in overtime. They've got one left, I think. We're tied at 47 here in OT on TribCast.
Celebrating their 20th anniversary, Lynn's Heritage House in Louisiana is proudly family-owned and operated. Since 1996, Lynn's Heritage House has offered affordable, home-like senior living featuring the independence you want and the services you need. With 24-hour staffing for the peace of mind that help is available when it's needed. You can rest assured that the residents at Lynn's Heritage House lead independent, rewarding lives. Elegant, affordable assisted living. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls, or flags, your referees and game officials are a vital part of high school athletics. If you've ever tried your hand at officiating, you know how hard these men and women work, and you certainly know that they would never miss a call intentionally. Keep these things in mind as you attend sporting events. After all, respecting officials and authority figures is one of the most valuable lessons that we can teach our students. This message has been brought to you by your friends at the People's Tribune and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
Well, just want to say thank you to Trisha Bowl watching from Milan on TribCast. She asked who the commentators were. I thought I was going to get chewed out on social media, but she was being very nice.
Yeah, we're big homers.
But we do appreciate
sure.
when the other side has the opportunity. Folks that wouldn't be able to come out to the game for
That's
either
the whole
way.
point of it,
Yep.
right.
Here's McMorris. Tipped back and stolen by Milan. Trying to pull ahead here in overtime and foul, and that's it for Latham McMorris.
I think they're going to call that on Caden.
Are they?
Yes.
Yeah, Wilburn. Is that 4 on him?
Yes.
Well, that'll send them to the line. Final 1-1 for Milan. It'll be 2 shot. It's been 2 shot fouls anyway.
Yeah. This is Diaz's first trip to the line.
Marcus, a 5'9" junior. Wears number 20. And the shot is good. He's just as good as everyone else.
I know. They say they are a fine free throw shooting team.
He had them both. 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Minute gone here in overtime. Here's Braden Christian with it on the near point to Josh Hoddy. Over to Caden Wilburn. Ooh, almost threw it through the hands of Christian. Pass was up high. Here's Hoddy with it. Hoddy to Christian. Christian tried to get one more pass down. It was knocked away from Trey Miller. It'll stay with Van Far. 2:46 on the clock.
That's kind of what I thought right at the end of regulation is just one too many passes.
Yeah.
They all can make those baskets. Just put it up there.
Here's Christian with it in the corner. Back up top for Caden Wilburn. Wilburn back for Hoddy. Almost stolen from him. Here's Latham McMorris for 3. No. Trey Miller tracks down the rebound for Van Far. Miller with it. Back to Hoddy. Hoddy drives, scoops, scores. We're tied at 49. Back the other way, Marcus Diaz to Eddie Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the near point. Christian out to defend over to the far side for Marcus Diaz. Diaz against Miller, gives it to Shaw. Hunter Shaw with it in the corner. Back up top for Marcus Diaz. Diaz to the near side for Eddie Gonzalez. High blocks. Turnaround shot. Dominic Dabney couldn't hit. He's kind of gone cold here in overtime. It goes off the foot of Hoddy, out of bounds. Coach Pat Conaway wanted a foul on Dabney. Tie game, minute 54 left in the first overtime period. With it is Marcus Diaz. Winner goes on to the Final Four in Springfield, Missouri next Thursday and Friday. Show me Showdown. Lob pass too far. Out of bounds, back to the Indians.
There you go, boys.
After Wednesday, I totally threw Indian out of my vocabulary because there was 2 sets out there.
No,
I've said Indians far too few times tonight.
It was a very Indian sectional.
Yeah, the 3 out of the 4 teams we had on TribCast that night were Indians. Hoddy almost traveled. Gives it back to Caden Wilburn. Wilburn back to Josh Hoddy in a tie game, minute 25 to play. Overtime number 1 here from Moberly Area Community College. Christian with it. Christian drives, kicks it back out to Latham McMorris. McMorris to Josh Hottie. They reset. Minute 8 to go.
Both student sections at a fevered pitch.
Hottie lost it off his foot again.
Oh,
it was touched by Shaw. What was he thinking?
I'll do you a favor.
Yeah, obviously. Poor Hunter Shaw, if it ends up being a 2-point loss. Down to 50 seconds. Back to Josh Hottie. Hottie to McMorris. Back to Hottie. 40 on the clock. McMorris over to Caden Wilburn. Wilburn back to Latham McMorris. Free throw line for Christian, now to Hottie. 32 seconds on the clock. Into the corner, Trey Miller. Baseline. Blocked, and a foul going to be whistled on Ryan Dabney.
Yes.
Is that his third?
Yes.
That sends Trey Miller to the line. 26.8 to go. 26.8 seconds to go in overtime number 1.
I don't know how anyone can sit down. This is, whew.
I got work to do. First shot is good. Van Far with their first lead since very early.
In the first quarter.
Yeah.
Trey Miller, that's 10 points for him tonight. Josh Hottie with 14. They're the leaders. Lathan has 8. So does Braden Christian.
Second shot. Good as well. And they finally hit both shots on a trip to the line. 23 seconds to go. Dominic Dabney in the corner with it. Stolen by Caden Wilburn. It was stolen. Down to 15 on the clock. And fouled is Latham McMorris. 13.5 seconds to go in overtime number 1. I'm up.
Oh, that's awesome. Way to go, boys. Way to stick it to it. Right.
Wow. The defense comes up with a big stop. And a timeout taken by Milan. Down.
Look at Braden Christian. That's
49
awesome.
to your Van Far Indians here in the state quarterfinals on TribCast.
If you're in the market for New Holland Farm equipment, an Exmark mower, or Kinsey planter, see Bowling Green Tractor today. Bowling Green Tractor is celebrating their completely new state-of-the-art shop and newly remodeled showroom to service all your parts, service, and equipment needs. Call Bowling Green Tractor 324-3337 or stop by and check out the expanded shop. Wishing all our area teams the best of luck this year, Bowling Green Tractor.
This is Kim Gam, RN, Certified Diabetes Educator and Coordinator of the Pike County Diabetes Counseling Program. Diabetes self-management education is designed to help you understand the disease and learn to manage it. Our nationally recognized program provides quality education and covers all aspects of diabetes management from basic to advanced skills. For more information, contact the Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice at 573-324-2111.
The Pike County Health Department. Neighbors helping neighbors.
What's left on the clock? 13 and a half seconds.
I thought you were asking me.
I was asking rhetorically.
Rhetorically.
Yes. McMorris at the line. Can't hit the front half. Dominic Dabney the rebound. 10 seconds to go. They work it through the hands of Diaz, out of bounds, back to Van Far. 7.4 on the clock. Full court pressure and a timeout. Timeout, will they give it to him? Yes, timeout Van Far. 7.4 seconds to go. Indians to inbound up by 2 when we come back on TribCast.
Tri-County Care Center, 601 Galloway Road in Vandalia, is proud to be a part of postseason basketball on TribCast. Tri-County Care Center congratulates our teams that have made it this far and wish continued success to the Van Far Indians and the Bowling Green Lady Bobcats. Hard work and determination has paid off, and now it's time to make that final push to the state finals. Good luck from the staff and residents of Tri-County Care Center in Vandalia. Kudas Auto Repair now offers tow service along with specialized diesel performance, oil changes, tire sales, and many other services. For tow truck service, call 573-721-3335. Give Amy, Derek, and the crew at Kuda's Auto Repair a call today at 573-249-5832 or stop by and see them at 518 South Main in Farber for all your vehicle repairs. Good luck to the Vanfar Indians in their quest for a state championship.
Indians to inbound, 7.4 seconds to go in overtime, number one. They're up 51-49.
If it's TribCast, it's awesome.
McMorris to inbound. He gets it into Caden Wilburn, and he's fouled. Dominic Dabney, the foul. 6.4 on the clock. So almost a full second came off the clock before they got the foul. Second foul on Dominic Dabney, the 5'10 freshman. That sends Caden Wilburn in the line. 6'2 junior for the Indians.
Caden has 3 points tonight. He's 1 for 2 from the line so far.
And it will be still a 1-1. But he hits the front half. 3-point game.
Can he ice it? I'm saying he probably can.
Caden Wilburn at the line, trying to put the Indians up 4. Yeah. 4 in the final 6 seconds overtime. Here's Dominic Dabney. Goes to the far side, down to 3 seconds. He puts up the 3. Offline, Vanfar wins. Vanfar wins!
Yeah!
They're going to the Final Four. Like Mike Smith said, we back. We're going to Springfield for the Show Me Showdown. We'll take a quick break, catch our breaths, be back with the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame after this on the peoplestribune.com.
B&B Automotive in Bowling Green is proud of the Vanfar Indians. What a season.
B&B Automotive, home of the $25 oil change up to 5 quarts of oil, is an ASE certified inspection station and offers complete automotive service at a very reasonable rate. Family owned and operated, B&B features low tire prices with many brands to choose from. Stop by or call B&B Automotive in Bowling Green, 573-470-8170.
B&B Automotive, 812 West Main in Bowling Green.
This postseason has been full of big-time thrills, and Vandalia Dairy Queen hopes there's still a few left. Stop in at Dairy Queen and try their new Alaskan codfish sandwich, and the Dairy Queen shrimp baskets are back too. Dairy Queen serves breakfast daily till 10 a.m. Everyone at Vandalia Dairy Queen Grill and Chill is rooting for the Indians in state play. Good luck and best wishes. Dairy Queen in Vandalia, 810 West Highway 54, 594-2062.
Well, we're still catching every game, just a lot more from home than here in the stands, huh?
Yeah, and when we do get to go, Dad says we gotta bring our own peanuts and stuff.
Looking for some extra ticket money this season? Let a State Farm agent do a free discount double check that could save you hundreds of dollars on car insurance.
We'll always be there for this team, even when we can't actually be here.
Agent Ramsey Dickerman will be there at 503 West Highway 54 in Vandalia. Online at RamseyDickerman.com.
State Farm is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
This is the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, brought to you by Bowling Green Ready Mix and Kearns Construction, your high-quality 1-2 punch to knock out building projects.
Our final in overtime, Vanfar 53, Milan 49. The Indians are going back to the Show Me Showdown for the first time in a dozen years, and plus, and oh my goodness, they did it in come-from-behind fashion, trailing in the second half by double digits. Tied it up in the final 30 seconds. Had a chance to win it in regulation. Couldn't get a shot off, a quality shot off there in the final seconds. It goes to overtime, and they just keep plugging away, frustrating the Milan Wildcats and defeating. Well,
and they kept stepping out on top. You know, I mean, they scored the very first three-pointer of the game. Then once they did tie it up, then at the end of the game, then they scored the very first points again. But Vanfar just would not let it go. They battled back every time.
Well, let's get our final scoring numbers from Young Enterprises Incorporated of New Hartford.
Did you see I just finished them? Well, as I mentioned, it was Hunter Shaw, who was, you know, he was their big player, averaging 13 points a game. Big three-point shooter. He made one three-pointer, the very first one of the game, to get them at. But then it was Trey Miller who answered back with a three-pointer of his own. Another bucket put Vanfar in the lead throughout most of the first quarter, right up to about 0.6 seconds left. And that's when Ryan Dabney put in a three-pointer to put Milan up 12-11 after the first quarter. And then it just engined on that way as Ryan Dabney went on to sink 6 for 6 free throws at the line in the second quarter that put Milan up by 6 at the half, 26-20. They outscored Van Far 14-9 in that second quarter. I got to catch my breath. In the third quarter, it was Milan edging out there once again, getting the first basket of that one, and then ended up outscoring Van Far 14-10. But it was that fourth quarter push where Van Far outscored.
Just came out of nowhere.
Yes, it just Braden Christian put up that three-pointer, and then you get a couple of big baskets from Josh Hoddy. You get one from Colton Jensen, who also, got the free throw to make the three-point play. Lathan McMorris also with a three-point play, and then all of a sudden they've outscored Milan 17-7 to tie this baby at 47 points apiece to force overtime. And then Milan comes out, makes a couple of free throws to take the lead, and then they just come right back and outscore Milan 6-2 in that overtime period for this 53-49 state quarterfinal win. Indians going back to state.
Outstanding comeback, outstanding team. You got to give Coach Dabney and her Wildcats all the credit in the world.
Yeah.
They showed Van Far something that they haven't seen all season.
And Van Far was able to respond to it, so you got to feel good about their chances at Springfield. I did mean to mention that Milan, only Hunter Shaw, their big star, he went 0 for 4 from the line. That drug down their free, because otherwise they were just nails at the free throw line. They were 14 for 19 as a team. Van Far 10 for 17, which is a little off for them.
Well, let's.
I'm gonna go yell at them.
Yep. Equal 27-3 records now for these two teams, and let's get some folks in here to for our players of the game, and I think we're just gonna go ahead and give it to everybody. We've got some guys coming up here and to talk to us. First one, we've got Braden Christian heading this way, so we'll get him. Braden Christian, you're going to state, man.
Finally.
Oh, this is.
Can we have a seat?
Oh no, you can stand. Well, we're going to get as many people as we can in here. So just when you see yourself on camera, everybody's coming up. How does this feel? How does this feel?
Amazing. It's amazing. We've been waiting for so long. How's it feel? We've been waiting for so long, haven't we? Let's go.
Where did that comeback come from, guys? Because it seemed like they were frustrating you. I mean, that was something. Milan brought out something you guys haven't seen all season. The way they played you offensively, defensively. I haven't seen a team like that, and I probably you guys haven't either. So where do you get it together to bring that comeback forth?
Well, we had Lathan back in the second half. I don't know where he's at, but he hit some shots for us. And we're just taught to never quit. It's just not our thing.
Mainly from the heart. I mean, we just wanted it. We knew this was potentially our last game, and we just weren't ready for it. We wanted to play a few more games. I mean, we just had the will to go out there and win.
This thing was I was getting worried about you guys. I mean, down double digits there to start really around the start of the fourth quarter. To come back like that, I mean, it showed the heart of the Indians.
We like to
man.
keep it interesting.
It definitely was.
Finally just got on our roll. We're just getting everybody the price of admission. Yeah.
Well,
if it was Ellsbury's game, they might not have got it. So
well,
we want to be a little more interesting.
Hey, congratulations, guys. Let's get another set of Indians in here.
Get on in here.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I did my thing on the bench cheering on. You know what I'm saying? I showed my faith out there. You know what I'm saying? Who's next? Always have faith.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
Let's get Roland.
Hey, yeah, I'm back out here, baby. Let's go.
Hijacking the post.
Hey, Springfield bounce. Springfield bounce.
That's three times. Hey, what for you? I mean, how big is this? Watching it was amazing. How was it on the floor?
It's an honor to do this for our school. I get put in for defense and defense only. Don't score much, but I plan on playing some more defense next game.
Well, I tell you what, you played some awesome defense. There were some huge steals down the stretch, and I don't know how long your arms are, but you can get them in the way of any pass, it seems like. I've been so impressed with you this season. Congratulations. You guys all deserve this, and best of luck, man. Best of luck next week. We'll be there. That's Verlin Johnson.
Thank you.
And Verdell again. Trey, just tell me about it, man. How did it feel? That comeback, and when you guys finally pulled ahead, you hit some big free throws down the stretch too.
Yep.
There in the final seconds of overtime. I mean, when you're down 10, what are you guys thinking?
Gotta have faith. Stay faithful. Keep defense going.
When you tie it up, what are you thinking?
Keep the motor going. Get the ball back.
When it goes to overtime, what are you thinking?
Stay in there. Don't give up.
And you guys weren't great at the free throw line tonight.
Yep.
But in the end, when it counted, that's when Van Far hits free throws, and you guys did that tonight.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
Let's get Lathan McMorris in here. Lathan, you got in foul trouble early, man.
Yeah.
But you were able to stay out there. Coach worked you in and out of the lineup, and when it counted, you were in there, and were able to help get this W for the Van Far Indians going to state.
Yeah.
This is awesome, man.
Pretty great.
Awesome. What are your feelings there as that final buzzer goes off?
I don't know. It's nothing I've ever felt before. I don't think anyone else has felt before. No one else has been to state on the basketball team, so.
Did you see it? Did you see everything? The way your community was reacting on social media today, supporting you guys. It has been fantastic.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Well, I know Mike said we back.
Yeah.
You agree with that, don't you?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, so impressive this season. Now 27 wins on the season, going to the Final Four for the first time since the big one that everyone talks about.
Yeah.
What does this Van Far team want to do to Springfield?
We're going to win it. That's plain and simple. We're just going to win 2 more games, bring home another state championship.
I believe. You believe?
Yeah.
All right.
We all believe.
That's Lathan McMorris here in the post-game show. And, hey, congratulations, guys. Oh, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Riley?
Well, we just want to say something. We've been working hard in practice. We've been
playing
the best defense we can to get them ready for this.
You guys are the guys that have to get your starters prepared for guys like the Dabney brothers and stuff.
Yeah.
So, I mean, a big round of applause to you guys because they did some different stuff. Is that what you were running in practice?
Yeah, we were running a 1-2-2 and just getting them ready for it and just pressuring as much as we could at practice and just day in and day out working as hard as we can. Just trying to get them prepared, and it paid off at the end.
Well, congratulations. We'll see you. We'll see you next week. And let's try and find Coach Pat Conaway. I think he's somewhere in the building. As Van Far has won this one 53-49 in overtime. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with Coach after that. I love when the whole team comes up. You just get a mess of a postgame, and it's absolutely fantastic. We'll be back with more of the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame after this.
Congratulations to the Van Far Indians on making it into the state tournament. See Crop Production Services in Bowling Green this spring for anhydrous ammonia custom application, liquid and dry fertilizer, bulk and package ag chemicals, small seeds, and much, much more. CPS, Crop Production Services in Bowling Green. Proud to be a part of postseason basketball on TribCast.
Back in the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast postgame, and we're joined by head coach Pat Conaway, and we'll move it to you, Coach. What a ball game! What a ball game!
You know, the boys just got a will to win. You know, we knew that if we could get stops, we could put some pressure on them. And ultimately, I think our experience showed. And the great C out here still on the floor has done a heck of a job giving the boys the energy and the boost because I know they were tired, but they dug down deep. They fought. Wasn't pretty, but you know what? Survive and advance. It's a victory. We punched our ticket to Springfield, and I'm so proud of them. And it's a great day to be an Indian.
Got to take your hat off to Coach Dabney and Milan. They played that was a different type of game than I think I've seen in several years.
Yeah, she does a great job. They're well coached. They're young. I mean, that's what's scary for her 2 sons to be freshmen and sophomores.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and in number 12. I mean, they're young. They will definitely make a run in the next 2 years. I mean, they are a very good team. And, you know, the good Lord was with us. It rewards our seniors. It was our time today, and they seized the opportunity. So stinking proud of them. Just found out apparently Mid-Buchanan won at the end. So we played them this summer. We got a little time to prep for them, and we kind of know what we're getting into. So, but we're going to enjoy it tonight. We're not going to worry about any basketball. And Coach Baldwin and I got a ton of things to do tomorrow with the state, which, normally would be a pain, but it feels pretty good right now. So we'll take care of that. We'll find out our hotels, make our plans, and we're going to get ready to go down, and we get to play 2 games, and, we'll see. The plan, obviously, is to win a championship, but you know what? In the grand scheme of things, making this trip and the experience with the boys, it's been one heck of a ride, and whatever happens, happens. We're going to go out. We're going to be loose. We're going to play hard, and we're going to have fun.
I got to meet Verdell in the post game.
He's something else. He's a character.
He took over for about 2 minutes there, but you've got a lot of great characters on your team.
Yes, we do.
Just so much personality out there.
And Mark, you hit the nail on the head. You said team, and that's what these boys are. Nobody. I don't even know what the box score is. I don't even care. But nobody cares who scores. They just care about each other. And like I said, this crowd willing us into a victory. Can't say enough about my boys and the work that Coach Redding does. I mean, he's awesome, as long as he doesn't freak out on me over there. But
what are you guys talking about? About 10 minutes ago, you're down 10 points.
Not to panic, that it wasn't panic time. We just wanted to turn up our intensity on defense. We had plenty of time. We knew that if we got out, we got hands in passing lanes, we thought that we could maybe force some bad passes from them, because in the past, what we saw on film, whenever they got pressured, they turned the ball over. So, we just got lucky. Got some steals. Lathan used his wingspan. We got out in the open floor, made big buckets, and like I said, a victory's a victory. We are so proud to have it and lucky.
The contributions off your bench tonight, Berlin, Trayson coming off the bench, Colton played a few good minutes for you. Yeah, you were forced into that. They were calling a lot of fouls early on your guys, and you and Coach Redding were able to work that bench just well enough to keep Lathan in the ball game.
I mean, we're confident in our bench. We can go 9 deep and not miss a beat. You hate to reach into your bench that deep.
I forgot Colin in there, too.
Yeah, Colin played great.
Played some great minutes.
But, you can't when you foul like that, and they're bad fouls. When you do that, you got to go to your bench. Our bench responded. But I tell you what, I can't say enough about number 10 and the defensive stops he put down on that floor on number 33, their best player.
Yeah.
I mean, that kid is going to be a beast. He is a beast already.
Yeah.
And Caden, with his defense, allowed us a victory.
That's
and then to be able to step up and hit free throws. Like I said, great team game, great team victory, and we're going to enjoy it tonight.
Well, congratulations, Coach. We'll see you on Thursday.
Thank you.
That's Coach Pat Conaway here in the Bowling Green Ready Mix TribCast post-game. Van Far wins it in overtime, 53-49 over the Milan Wildcats, and are going back to the Show Me Showdown, the Final Four in Class 2 basketball in the state of Missouri. For April Fronick, who's just taken off, Mark Fronick, Nancy Case, Jerry Hickerson taking pictures, and everyone at the Trib. Congratulations to the Van Far Indians, and we'll see you on Thursday right here on TribCast. Good night, everybody.